I have over 300 hours in Sea of Thieves and have been a consistent player since the game's release back in March of 2018. 300 hours is not an insignificant amount of time. 300 hours is equal to 12.5 days, and there are certainly other things you could do with that amount of time. This is my first video on this channel in a long time, so I'd really appreciate if you gave your thoughts in the comments below. To begin with, we're going back to the game's reveal back on the 16th of July 2015. This reveal set the course of the game, and it ended up getting a lot of people excited. This was finally a pirate game that everyone could get excited about. It was an open world sandbox that gave players the freedom to explore the seas on their own or with a crew, something pirate lovers had been wanting for a long time. Sea of Thieves was seen as an exciting and refreshingly ambitious game, aiming to tempt players into a big, open world multiplayer environment where you can get attacked by rival pirate ships, fired upon by skeletons from islands as you pass by, or be snatched from your crow's nest by giant sea monsters. It was an exciting prospect to many. Sea of Thieves at launch was given praise for its wonder and mystery. Its beautiful jaw-dropping lighting and realistic sea worked in harmony to create an environment that was adventurous yet gave you that uncertain feeling of being out at sea. However, after the buzz of the game's launch wore off, it became clear that the game was lacking in a lot of ways. Sea of Thieves at launch was highly criticized by players due to its repetitive core gameplay and its progression being so stagnant. There just really wasn't that much to do, and it was disappointing to many who had followed the game's development since its reveal and was largely forgotten very quickly by mainstream gaming. At launch, there were only 2 ships you could play on: the Galleon, which had a limit of 4 crew members, and the Sloop, which had a limit of 2 players. There was also only 3 factions at launch: the Gold Hoarders, the Order of Souls, and the Merchant Alliance. After playing for a couple hours, you began to realize just how repetitive the gameplay got once you sold your 500th skull to the Order of Souls. One treasure map was very similar to all the others, and after chasing down your 112th chicken with the Merchant Alliance, you began to not care so much if they were white, red speckled, black, or golden. Rare, however, unlike many other developers, were willing to listen to its player base and take feedback on board. The first Sea of Thieves update released at the end of May 2018 and was labelled as the Hungering Deep update. It introduced the giant prehistoric shark, the Megalodon, and also introduced some smaller things such as the speaking trumpet, so you could speak to other pirates from further than you normally would without it, and also introduced the drum as well as some new cosmetic items, and introduced a new persistent faction, the Bilge Rats. Fast forward to April 2020, and by now we have received a number of updates: Cursed Sails, Forsaken Shores, Festival of the Damned, Shrouded Spoils, the huge anniversary update, Black Powder Stashes, Dark Relics, Smuggler's Fortune, Fort of the Damned, The Seabound Soul, Festival of Giving, Legends of the Sea, Cruise of Rage, Heart of Fire, and a new update coming April 22nd, labelled as the Ships of Fortune update. Since the game's release, they've introduced new mechanics such as rowboats, fishing, harpoons, the Brigantine, a new ship type, the Reaper's Chest and Reaper's Mark, new chest types, skeleton ships, cursed cannonballs, mermaid statues, sea posts, cargo runs with new traders, 2 new factions, a completely new area of the map called the Devil's Roar, an arena game mode, the addition of Tall Tale quests, which act as a story where you complete puzzles, battle skeleton lords, decipher riddles, read the stars in order to collect loot and earn new titles and cosmetics. There were tons of other additions to the game which I haven't listed here. All of these updates have improved the game vastly. This game can no longer be scolded for its lack of content, because it is just so much to do. And best of all the updates are free and are not locked behind a paywall. That's just what Rare has decided to go with. All in all, the game has come a long way since launch, and it certainly is a very good game. Is it worth it, however? The short answer is yes, it is worth it. Sea of Thieves is a game that is great to play with friends due to it being crossplay. I'm also willing to bet that the game will be supported further into the future, as Rare hasn't shown any signs of slowing down content, as they seem to be pumping out content pretty frequently, and they've probably got a lot of stuff in store for us. You also don't need to purchase the game. If you have Game Pass, you get access to the game for free to try it out. The Game Pass subscription only costs a couple dollars, and it is certainly worth it. Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Leave a like if you did enjoy it, and subscribe for more. Thank you.